Right. We can start the session. Today we are going to discussing project plan. Okay, how to design any kind of project. How to design any kind of project. So that functionality I am going to explaining. Uh, Try to understand. This is the way you people need to design the projects. Okay, project plan. So what is that project? I want to create a React.js e-commerce application. Let us assume. So here React.js, React.js e-commerce, e-commerce capstone project. Okay. So we are going to discussing higher level. We are going to break down into the different kind of stages. Okay. So I'm going to providing here first module, first stage, first stage. What is that one? Project initialization. Project initialization. I'm going to provide here project initialization and setup. This is the first stage. What it is doing in the first stage? This module level. What we are doing? We are going to set up the environment. Environment setup. So we need environment setup means what? Install Node.js and create a React app. This is the environment setup. Next, another one is what? Directory structure, folder structure. Directory structure you need to create. Okay. So define a clear directory structure. So people are going to following this kind of steps. Okay. Next, you need to provide the routing. So use a React router DOM for setting up navigation. So this is the steps you need to follow. This is the project initialization setup. Next, second step is what? User authentication module. First module is over. Next, user authentication module. User authentication module. What kind of things we are going to do in this module? You need to provide here sign up, and login. So, for example, people are using the Firebase database. Let us assume use Firebase Firebase authentication, or else JSON server based. You need to provide the login kind of functionality. Next, after that, profile management. Profile management. So, how to do the profile management? Allow users to view and update their profiles. This is the functionality you need to provide. Next, after that, password recovery. You need to provide here password recovery. So here implement a forgot password flow. Okay. So this is the second one. Next, third one. Third one is what? Product product management module. Product management module. So product management module level, what kind of things we need to concentrate? Here we need to provide product listing. Product listing means what? Display a list of products with the pagination. With the pagination. Data table also you can use with the pagination. You can use what? If you want, use data table. Okay. If you want, you can use data table. Next, another one is what? Product details. Here, page for individual product details. After that, search and filter. If you are using the data table, everything is getting. You are already implemented, right? You are already implemented data table. Pagination, searching, filter, it is there. If it is not at all interested data table, you need to take care of all these kind of things. Search and filters. Here, implement product search and filters. Here you can use by category, price, etc. You can use. Okay. Next, you need to provide what? Admin dashboard. So here, admin dashboard level, CRUD operations. CRUD operations per product by admin. So this is the module, third module. Okay. Next, fourth module, cart and checkout module. Okay. So here we need to provide cart and checkout module level. We need to provide first one is cart. What is the cart? Cart level, what we are doing? Add or remove products from the cart. That is the functionality we are going to providing. Next, what is the checkout? Checkout, what is there in the checkout? Collect, shipping, and payment info. That information you need to provide. Next, another one is what? Payments. Payments integrate. Payment integrate with a payment gateway like Stripe. So I will give some reference video. Even you can use Rapido, something like third party kind of Google Pay, that kind of QR code kind of thing also you can able to integrate. So I will give one reference, watch that video and try to implement. If you are implemented this payment gateway also, you are expertise all the functionalities. Okay. So next, this is the fourth model. Fifth model is what? I need a order management module. Okay. What are the order modules we need to provide here? Place orders. Place orders. Here you need to provide what? Save user orders to the database. Next, you need to provide view orders. Allow users to view their order history. Next, we need to provide what? Admin view. Admin view. Here I need to provide admins can view or manage all orders. So this is the order module. Next one is what? Sixth one. Here you need to provide reviews and rating. Rating module. Here we need to provide add reviews. So here we need to provide what? Authenticated users can add reviews. That is the functionality is required. Next, we need to provide what? List reviews. Okay, list reviews. Here you need to provide display reviews on the product details page. Okay, so this is the sixth module. Next, another one is seventh one. We need to provide seventh one. What is the seventh one? Front end enhancements. What the front end enhancements are required? You need to create a responsive design. Ensure the site is mobile responsive. How to do? You can try to implement. That is a great thing. Okay. Next, you need to provide state management. You can use Redux. Okay. Use Redux or Contest API for global state management. For example, people are going to selecting some products. So those product information selected items, you need to maintain the global variable. So how many items you are going to select those items based, we are going to generate the bill, right? So shopping cart level, we need to access your selected items. So that is the purpose. Selected items, you need to maintain the global variable. That information we need to fetch in the cart and generate the bill. That is the area level. We are using the state management. We already discussed Redux, how it is going to working. Please watch that video and try to implement that one. After that, loading and error status. Loading and error status. You need to provide loading and error states. Here you need to provide implement spinners and error messages, look and feel purpose. Okay, so this is the seventh one. And eighth one is what? Backend setup. Okay, backend setup. If you're not using backend as a service like a Firebase, you need to use server setup, database, API endpoints, security, everything you need to provide. If not using a backend as a service like Firebase, if you are using the Firebase, everything it will take care that one. If you are not using the Firebase, you need to follow these steps. Here, server setup. Here you need to use node.js with some expressed database, or else you can write some JSON server. Create a JSON server. For your reference purpose, understanding purpose, bracket level, I'm going to provide the JSON file name. Okay, so that is the one. Next, we need to provide here what? Within that db.json file level code I need to provide. After that, API endpoints. API endpoints you need to create. So that means service component you need to create. Setup routes for product. For example, users purpose, orders purpose, etc. You can provide that one. Next, you need to provide security. Here implements cross origin, right? This is the error we are going to get. Cross and rate limiting. So review level rating is also you need to provide the limiter. And data validation or sanitization, URL level, any kind of spaces, comma, those kind of things you need to remove. That is called sanitization. Okay. So these things you need to provide in the 8th module. Next, we need to provide what? Deploy. So here you need to provide deployment. So deployment stage level, what are the things you need to concentrate? Front end. Here you need to provide deploy to netlify. This is the cloud netfly is the available. Or you can use Vercel or else any static hosting platform. You can try to search netlify or Vercel kind of a cloud platform how to deploy and try to deploy your own. Okay, if you are not able to do, I will give the one reference. Okay, but just understand you are not at all involved in the real time, don't worry, but you need to be aware. Next, back end. What is the back end? Back end level deploy to Heroku or else AWS or any cloud platform. If you don't have any kind of AWS account and all, ignore this one. This is the just people are using the backend level, these kind of things. You need to understand cloud platforms. That is the purpose I'm going to mention here. Next, we need to provide here what? 10th one. Extra advanced features you need to add. Extras and advanced features you can add. What are the advanced features you are going to try to adding? You can focus, do some R&D and try to implement these kind of things. Okay, recommendation system. So what that one? Suggest products based on user history. Some people are going to searching frequently. Based on that, you need to find that part and show the recommendations. This is the good, this is the price down, like that. Okay, so that is the purpose. Recommendations you need to provide application level. Okay, next, after that, wish list you need to maintain. Wish list you need to provide. What is that wish list? Allow users to save products for later. That is the functionality. Next, try to implement email notification. I'm not explaining the email notification functionality, even though I'm going to ask you do some R&D. Try to do email notification. This is the way you need to enhance your skills. Okay. Send order confirmation. Confirmation, generally email notification functionality in the backend level, people are going to designing Spring Boot or Node.js. So that URL level, your information you are going to passing. Endpoints level you are going to passing. But if you are explore, if you know backend functionality, you can try to implement. Okay. So this is the email notification, send order confirmation, and sometimes password requiring, right? Password resets, etc. People are going to using. Okay. So these are the high level kind of thing. High level kind of thing. This is the high level project. People are going to planning like this. This is the high level kind of thing.